sorry. For some reason, my microphone volume was turned all the way down to negative infinity. You were not going to be able to hear me if I spoke. I don't know how that happened. I do not touch the volume knob. What the heck? Anyway, Hanaki. Did you know that our souls are connected by fate? Well, what do you know? I'm Yuno Hanaki, the one and only Oiran from Mialuna. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy Oni Tues, I guess, because I didn't do Onimon yesterday. My bad. Well, I mean, it was partially my bad. Hitomi has not been feeling well. If you saw me tweet about it when I canceled members Saturday night, I've basically been playing babysitter to a very sick little lady. Virtual babysitter, of course, because we don't live anywhere near each other. But she gets very lonely when she's sick. And since I stream during evening hours most of the time, that's when the loneliness hits her the most. So I was trying to be a good friend and keep her company while she's been miserable. She's doing a little bit better now. At least well enough that she was able to make it to work today and is at work right now. So, hopefully she continues to be okay. I did miss you, but Hitomi is very important. I missed you guys too. She actually was trying to force me to do Onimon yesterday. She was like, please go do Onimon. Just work on your thumbnail and I'll be okay. And I was like, no. You sound like you're dying and you'll be very sad. I wanted to be there for the moral support since I knew she was going to have to go back to work. So I spent more time with her. Well, I'm here now. Hi. Hello. I missed you guys though, so I'm glad to be streaming. I got a little bit of work done today before my body once again decided to cause problems with a headache. But it could be worse, I suppose. But yeah, hi! I hope you guys are doing well. I haven't really gotten up to too much. Like I said, I've mostly been hanging out and babysitting my sick friend. We've been able to play a little bit of the Pokemon DLC in like very small spurts because like I said, she's still very sick. So I'm trying to not... We're trying to make sure she doesn't overdo it too much, but she wants to play the DLC, so we've been playing in tiny little bits. Misses us worrying signs of M. No, it's not a sign of M. It's just a sign of me missing hanging out with you guys. Is that so wrong? You want me to say I didn't miss you and that it sucks being back? You want me to do that? Do you want me to be mean to you? Because I don't want to be mean to you. Let's see. What do we clean? We did the big truck on stream. And I think we cleaned one of the smaller things on stream too, but I don't remember what it was. We're mostly on to like big jobs in terms of ones you guys haven't seen. Our Oni is going soft on us. For the record, I've always been soft on you. You just don't always deserve my softness. Humph! Ever think about that? Also, Meat-Eye Panda, congratulations on the 3-stream streak. Congratulations to you. Okay, Princess, don't call me that. Don't call me that. Anyway, what have I not... I mean, a lot of these I haven't done. Do any of these little doodads stick out to you guys? Like a little trinket? I have more digging out of snow to do later, so getting my back stuffed after sounds good. You guys are crazy. I'll wear the extra tall Geta just for you. High quality stomps. Anyways. Let's do the gas station, sure. Start job. Meh, 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 meh. For some reason, I had a moment. I was reaching over to my water bottle just now, and I had a moment where I was like, did I only fill this with ice and not get water to put in it? But no, I did put water in. I don't know why I thought I didn't. It's never happened before. Like, I've never come back to my room with only a cup full of ice and no water. Like, I do always remember to put the water in. But for some reason, my brain forgot. It felt odd not having Onimon yesterday. I know. It felt odd not doing Onimon. But I couldn't help it. The bestie was still so sick. She genuinely sounded like a old man, like a... I literally referred to her as like a Victorian king dying on his sickbed. That's what she sounded like. So I was like, I have to... I feel like it is my obligation as a bestie to be here. And like make sure that she's okay. Because brother, she was dying. It was a crazy, crazy cough. And then like yesterday, it was also bad because she woke up with like an ear infection. She's so sick. Like what happened? That thing is attacking her from all angles. Very strong, heavy coughs of like icky, gross quality. A stuffed up ear. Horribly stuffy nose. She could barely talk. She was croaking like a frog. It was awful. So I was like, I have to make sure that this poor creature doesn't die. Like, genuinely, it was very stressful. I was so worried about her. And apparently, the only thing... She has, like, a telehealth thing with her doctor, and she texted the doctor to be like, hey, what do I do? And they were just like, come in for an appointment, which ordinarily would be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But the doctor is not available until like February. So the fact that they said come in for an appointment just kind of left Hitomi to be like, would I get priority if I were to schedule an appointment or what? So she didn't find that to be particularly useful advice, which is fair. She's been meaning to go into the doctor for like a while, and she does have an appointment scheduled for in February. But the fact that their only advice was come in for an appointment was crazy. When they should know better than anyone that their schedule is booked the fuck out. Rest, liquids, more rest, vitamins. That sounds like a double viral or viral on bacterial infection. Yeah, like I do agree. It sounds like it's a lot of everything at once, which is why I'm so worried. I was literally just like, girl, you might actually be dying. Doc, I need help with this. Doc says see you in the new year. Is it not crazy that doctors can be backed up like that much, even for like those kinds of serious things? That's why I brought up to her, like, do you think that that means that they would give you priority if you tried to book an appointment? Or... Because there have been so many times where she's been like sick or has had a medical thing, and I've been like, can you go to the doctor? And she's just like, I have an appointment in February. And I'm just like, February is not soon enough. I'm just saying, though. In Canada, they're crazy backed up. That's fair. Canada has, like, free healthcare, though, right? Onigashima, is not quite such a paradise. So I kind of understand it in places like Canada, but, Onigashima, not so much. Might have to go to urgent care. I did force her to go to a minute clinic, which she went to during work hours, because the store that she worked at had a minute clinic. And they gave her recommendations for, like, heavy-duty cold medicine. But, you know, you can only take that for so many days before you have to kind of, like, take a break from it so your body doesn't become dependent. So the minute she had to stop taking it, she started feeling icky again. And she was just like, well, what now? But the minute clinic was the best we could do. I don't think she wants to go to big-time urgent care. And like I said, the good news is that today she did feel well enough to go back to work, so there's some improvement happening. Things are progressively getting a little better over time. New body. Yeah, just get a new body. Forehead. So real. I just realized we had no Onimon. Yeah, no Onimon this week. I had to babysit the sick lady. Something is strange with the chat. It made me wait a minute to type even though I was already a subscriber. 1 second. It might be that some of the settings got funky from when I was doing Pokemon stuff. I don't think I can change it now because I'm already live, but I will double check the settings to make sure it's good. No? Subscribers, minimum subscribe time 1 minute. That seems normal. I don't think anything got fucked up. Huh. Yeah, someone else mentioned before that they had to wait a second. I thought that the issue was that they got unsubscribed and so they had to resubscribe and then still had to wait the minute. But if it's still making you guys wait a minute, that's very strange. Because it's only set that you have to have been a subscriber for at least a minute in order to be able to chat. So I don't know what that's about. YouTube being YouTube, I guess. Meanwhile, in Europe, how many paid sick days do I get? All of them? I know, right? If only we could be so lucky. If only, if only. Look down on me too, I was still subbed. I think it's just YouTube problems. Yeah. Like I said, I checked my settings and there didn't seem to be an issue on my side with how it was set up. So I think it's just YouTube being a silly little guy as per the usual. Another day ending in Y for YouTube. Thank you for the $6.90 tip. Haha, nice. Happy belated Onimon. Yes, my usual Onimon stipend. Thank you very much. Thanks, man. This is why we Twitch. I mean, Twitch has its benefits and it also has its curses. No platform is truly safe, it must be said. But I've definitely had less problems overall with Twitch than I have had with YouTube, so... I wouldn't say I'm necessarily forming a bias, but I think I am at the very least very lucky in that Twitch has behaved for me. Oh god, I just gave myself another panic attack because I thought I forgot to switch models. Guys, I'm using the chibi, right? Am I insane? Okay, yes, I'm using the chibi. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. I'm pretty sure there would have been some freakouts if I wasn't, but... I'm insane. I've been so anxious. That's also because I was doing some work earlier and I needed to have 2.0 out. You're actually using 2.0. No, I'm not. Everybody else said no already. We're fine. I don't think we'd be casually chatting if you did the accidental shadow drop. No, I know. That's what I just said. I was like, I think people would have said something if I somehow fucked up. But I keep having these random moments where I freak out thinking that I forgot to switch models. It happened during the Game Awards too. Like near the very end of the Game Awards stream, I was like, wait, did I switch models? But I kept it to myself. I just very quietly looked at my own face like, okay, no, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're fine, we're good. Did you think you were using 2.0? I thought I forgot to switch. Because I don't have VTube Studio up right now, so I can't check. So I thought that I might have forgotten to switch. But I don't know why my brain made me think that. I think it's just paranoid because of all of the work that I've been doing that requires having the model out and then being scared that I didn't switch back. But no, I did. I also noticed YouTube unsubbed me from some of your senpai's channels as well as Lynn today. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I think YouTube's just being a silly little guy. As it so oft does. Little baby footstool for little baby footstool needs. I get everything? I cannot tell. Can you not see your own model? Not right now. Like I said, I don't have it open. But what I did just now is I checked OBS. I opened OBS up to make sure, and I am still using the right GB, so I'm okay. We're all good. Everything's fine. I'm just paranoid and I have anxiety. The reason I'm freaking out is because I finally got, like, the last version a couple days ago. So I've been doing some work now that I have the final version. You can't blame me for being a little nervous. Oh, it's the bottom part. Duh. There we go. The right chibi? No. The right model. 2.0 model. 2.0 model is done and finalized, so I've been, like, using her to accomplish some work stuff for things that will be coming out in the future, no leaks. And I'm just scared that I'm going to, like, I'm gonna Tom Holland the situation and accidentally leak something that shouldn't be leaked. Which I don't know why I feel like I'm going to do that, but it's just the anxiety, I guess, the jitters, the nerves. Even all the fixes are done? Yes, sir. All of the fixes are done. I'm waiting for the, like, motion data to be sent to me, so that way I can have it for future outfits. What the hell? Was I going up the ladder while it was on the ground? That's crazy. But yeah, I'm waiting for those, like, last files, but the model itself is done. So the version that I have is the final one. Hence why I've been using it. For work stuff. During the 2.0 debut, do we get another chance to get nice Yuno? I mean, you're gonna squander it, so why would I give it to you? It's not like you'll use it effectively, so why would I give it to you? When like the Green Goblin, she's just whispering to you, show me, show the world, stop holding me back. No, believe me, I'm fully aware that she wants to be let out of prison. I want her to be let out of prison. Everyone I've shown her to wants her out of prison. Like, you think I don't know that? She's definitely, like, rattling the bars of her cage every damn day. But I gotta be strong. I've made it this far. We can't squander it now. Even if I have anxiety and it's making me think that I'm squandering it somehow. When I'm not. But we can't. We can't mess it up. Nice Yuno is dead. Long live Nice Yuno. Long may she reign in the afterlife. Unfortunately, you're stuck with the mean one. But I don't think I'm that mean. I can be nice. I'm just definitely not as nice as was intended. No! I fell. Dang it. This will happen a lot. It took me forever to clean this freaking cactus when I did this level with Hitomi the first time. So we'll be here for a while. It has so many little spots. You know it's mean since when? I've been saying. You're sweet in your own way. Thanks. It's the tomboy in me. I'm nice in the way that that tomboy childhood friend would be. Hanaki, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, that's not as bad of a fall. That one is. I want to clean that spot right there. Okay. I should probably put the ladder in a different spot in a second. Like, ideally, I should just put it in a different spot so that way I can actually reach those things the ladder blocks a little better. Okay. Yeah, I should probably this side, and then this. I'm very, very careful. Parkour. Okay. Did I get all of the cactus? I think I did. Yeah, looks good to me. Okay. Not sure what it is, but the levels in PowerWash 2 take way longer than 1, even if they're not always bigger. I feel like maybe, I mean, I don't know, because I never played the first one, but maybe they just made it a little bit more, like, you have to clean more of it before it counts as clean. I've definitely noticed, at least compared to when I was playing this in 2-player mode, or, like, co-op, I feel like the co-op mode takes a little bit longer to do together because they're a bit more specific, versus when I do these modes single player, I feel like I don't have to clean, like, a section of something as much before it auto-cleans, or, like, auto-dings, you know what I mean? But I do think there is something to the fact that, like, overall surface area is very, like, dirty, and you need to clean a higher percentage of the area before it pings. I'm good, back from shopping, burger in hand. Ooh, burger! What kind of burger did you get? I want a burger. I want a burger. Well, sounds productive. Life being goob is all we can ask for. I'll be nice for 48 hours post 2.0, promise. 48 hours of toxic Yuno bully held back may result in me just making like 15 alts to scream Yuno lol, but I'll manage. Hey, now. You don't need that many alt accounts to do that. You don't gotta do all that to me. Give burger. Soba or udon? I would choose soba in a heartbeat. I don't really like the thickness of udon noodles. I prefer my noodles, like, thin. Personally. That's why I like ramen texture. Or, like, the texture of, like, angel hair pasta. I really like thin noodles. I don't really like them thick. Not that udon is bad, I just don't really reach for it as often as I would, like, thinner noodles. Are these stream streaks reward redeems on PC? Because mine always glitch out on mobile. I think they just give you more channel points if you manage to maintain a streak. I think it's just an incentive for you to continue to gain channel points by, like, watching a stream a bunch. I don't think there's an actual, like, other reward component to it. As far as I know. On mobile, you can't put in messages for streaks. Oh, true. Speaking of streaks, Johnny Cat, congratulations on the 5-stream streak. Burger with Swiss cheese, lettuce, onions, and burger sauce. Ugh. That sounds so good. That's like everything I like on a burger. And a salad? Wow, you're being healthy and you're eating a burger. Where are your french fries? I'm kidding. I'm guessing since you got a salad, you got that instead of french fries. And that's very valid. But I find it very difficult to eat a burger without french fries. Otherwise, I'd PowerWash. Yuno is the type that meticulously cleans each element before moving on to the next. Yes. I used to be a little bit more scatterbrained when I first started playing this game, where I'd just be like, oh, there's something dirty nearby, I'll clean that real quick. But no, I get really focused on, like, cleaning by section. Like, you see this line here? I'm trying to clean this section because of the divider. And then, like, you'll notice that even with this banister part, I only clean to, like, here, because this part doesn't matter to me right now. I'm focusing on this section. You kind of get it? That's kind of what I'm trying to do here. Beautiful way to play the game. Thank you. I didn't realize I was going to be judged on how I choose to play video game. But yes, that is how I do it. I should probably use the floor thing. But I don't really like how this cleans as much. Mostly because I haven't figured out how to use it properly. And I feel like it's overall slower. I kind of just prefer the... I just prefer the gun, I think. I have a whole loaf of wheat bread they gave me with cinnamon butter, and my resolve has never been tested before. Cinnamon butter. Oh, you're so real for that. I love cinnamon butter. That sounds so good. I had peanut butter toast and some pretzels for brunch earlier. And now I'm out of bread. I need to get bread. And like some other grocery things, but I also paid a bill today. The last bill that I need to pay for the month, so my bank account is crying. My bank account is crying and sobbing and flowing up, and I'm just like, okay, I guess I will not just yet. I don't like spending too much money in one day because my bank tends to be a little bit annoying. Sorry to sound like a grown-up. This is grown-up talk time. But my bank is a little bit slow when it comes to registering when I have spent money. So I will think that I have enough money in my account to do something, and then I pay... I pay for the thing that I think I can do, and then like 2 days later, I check my bank account and I'm like, why is there way less in here than I budgeted? And it's because there were certain things that just didn't come out of my bank account until like 6 days after I paid for them. So now I have less money, and I'm just like, what? How am I supposed to account for the budgeting of my monetary dollars if you do not immediately keep up with what I'm doing? Get with the program. I can't snap my fingers, but I'm snapping my fingers metaphorically, like get with the program here. Lock in. This is a very adult conversation. I apologize if you're here to get away from adult topics, but man. They're slower on weekends. Well, it's not even so much that I'm making purchases on weekends. I purposefully wait to do a lot of my major purchases and stuff on weekdays because I figure that will help it post faster, but it doesn't. And I'm just like, please. I'm just a little Oni, trying to spend my money responsibly. Like rent where they wouldn't take it out until a month later, but you get charged extra if you don't give them the check on time. Oh my god. I know, Riot. The property managers have been bugging us like non-stop because they're like bragging about how they're going independent from the place that they were under before, and how that we need to start addressing all of our checks to the new company name. And I'm just like, you don't need to send me an email blast, text me twice, and then also call me to tell me about this. Like, I already got the updates, man. You don't have to say it this many extra times. I get it. You went independent. Happy for you. Shut up. I've already paid my rent this month. It doesn't matter. Get off my butt. Next thing, they're going to fax me the information. So true. I'm gonna get a telegram or like a letter in the mail, and I'm just gonna be like, oi. I got this the first time. Damn, your landlord waiting. Shut up. No, they formed their own company, which I think is worse. Talent-run company doesn't usually end well, does it? Oops, what's this tea doing here? The way you clean the floor is like a Zamboni. Thanks, man. New processor glitches and sent a message to my roommate that we were 2 months behind. I've watched that money leave my account every month. Oh my god, I'd be so pissed off, dude. I would actually, like, throw hands. I'm so serious. I'm so serious about when my money gets withdrawn for bills. I'm just like, you better not. YouTube thinks I just subscribed and I've been around since debut. Yeah, it seems to be a cross YouTube issue. I apologize. I'm sorry that it's treating you guys like this. It's not me, it's YouTube. This way, I guess. I probably have to soak this. There. Imagine if they formed their own independent V-Realtor group. I don't think I'd know what to do in that situation. I think I'd just be like, Does that make me a virtual tenant? Because I'm pretty sure I do actually live here. I think I do actually live within this box. I don't think I am virtual in that sense. V-tenant, shut up. We would like donos on top of your rent. I'd literally not know what to do with myself. I think I'd just be like, for what? V-renters writing lease agreements straight to your heart. This talent contract sure seems interesting. They hold a donathon for maintenance costs. Ooh. No, I'd cry. All small business owners get a similar jungle in the startup paperwork, and V-Realtor is just an excuse for women in suits. Go on. I mean, it's true. Most of the people that I interface with when it comes to property management have been women, so it is a lot of women in business suits. The actual person that owns the property is a guy, but like the people that have been managing the property and like handling my maintenance requests and stuff have all been women. The merch would be a new refrigerator. Ugh, man, don't even talk about that. I would love a new refrigerator. A lot of the stuff that's here is stuff that was here when me and Oni Mama first moved in, because we never really bothered to like upgrade it, I guess. But I would love to just have everything be updated at some point. Orla and I bought a new fridge recently. Yippee! I hope you got a nice one. Black Friday deal plus a special deal for my job. Got it for like 50% off. Wow. Nice. Very lucky. I want a new fridge, but I don't need it to be like extremely fancy. Like I definitely don't need a smart fridge or anything. Fuck that. Fuck that, to be honest. But I want a fridge that has like a built-in ice machine and a like a water dispenser thing. Because I drink so much water and I also use up so much ice, it would just be nice to have an automatic maker for it, like attached to the fridge. I have a very old fridge. Old fridge doesn't do that. Old fridge has no fancy feature to it. But I'm very simple Oni. I just need that on my fridge and then I'd be happy. Get it? A nice one? We got a smart fridge. It has a built-in pitcher that automatically fills while the fridge is closed. Oh. Is it one of those ones that has a screen on the front, though? Because I don't think I need all that. I almost doxed where I live by referencing an apparently local-only property management company. Oh no. Yeah, I've been purposefully avoiding the name because I feel like that would also dox my area of Onigashima. Hopefully I have been vague enough. No doxing here. Not for me. Come on, this one little speck. Be for real. Okay, yeah, there's still like a little bit here. Okay, I think I got all of that. Yepers. Back to business. We didn't get the screen one, we're not that rich, but it does send a notification to Alexa to scream at us if the door's left open. Ay, ay, ay. That still sounds a little bit dystopian to me, but it is a little funny. Not to be too old-fashioned, maybe it's because I am old. I am an old Oni. But I don't really like the idea of too many things being, like, that smart and attaching to, like, the, like, home assistants or whatever. I make fun of Hitomi for this all of the time, but she, her house's lights are connected to, I think, Siri? I'm trying to be careful so that I don't accidentally activate any of your smart devices. But she'll often say things like, turn on the main lights or, like, turn off the bedroom lights or whatever. And I'm just like, that sounds dystopian to me. I do not want the smart device to be in charge of my lights. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I just don't vibe with that, I fear. I heard some smart fridges are experimenting with ads. Did you guys hear about the lady with, I'm trying to be very delicate with how I talk about this, but you hear about the lady who had schizophrenia where, like, an ad played on her smart fridge that, like, said her name because it's the name of a character in, like, a show on some fucking Apple TV thing. But it was, like, I forget the actual wording of the commercial, but she thought that her fridge was actually speaking to her because she has schizophrenia, and it was, like, enabling her to, like, have those delusions. And it made her freak the fuck out, and she thought her fridge was actually speaking to her, but it was because the character in the show had the same name as her. But it caused her to have, like, a psychotic breakdown, and she had to be hospitalized. And then her sister, I think, was the person who found out later that it was because of that was the advertisement she saw on the fridge. Literally terrifying. Literally hell earth. That's terrifying. I know! Crazy! Ads are the worst. The problem with it is that it's going to become so commonplace. Although I will say, speaking of things receiving ads, did you guys hear about how ChatGPT is going to start implementing ads into their results when you like ask it questions and stuff? I can't lie, it's kind of funny to think about that specifically because of all the people that are so dependent. Can you imagine like trying to ask a very serious question and ChatGPT is just like, you know what I think would solve this entire situation? A Sprite cranberry. Would you like me to add that to your cart? And I think that would just make me like die laughing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nothing is more dystopian than being advertised to in a time of like a serious discussion or crisis. Hanaki, welcome in. Imagine someone turning in a paper and it has ads in it. I mean, if you couldn't already tell the signs of a ChatGPT generated paper, I think that that would definitely make it obvious. This philosophical question you shouldn't be asking AI about, brought to you by the new season of Black Mirror. I don't know if they'd let it be that topical. It seems like companies like Adobe are really trying to be some of the first to like jump onto the train because they want their products to be advertised to users. Because it's like, oh yeah, you can use ChatGPT to generate images, but why don't you refine them using Photoshop? Like, they're offering special packages to people that use ChatGPT in order to, like, give them access to the Adobe products. Or something. Anyway, I hate the dystopia that we live in. Just let me be a grandma in peace, brother. I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't need all that. Nice floor. Hi, Yuno. It appears you're crashing out. Would you like me to add a burger to your cart? You know what always cheers me up? A burger and french fries from McDonald's. As I'm just like, I mean, same, but I don't need that right now. And they're just like, well, I think you should add it to your cart because it could really help your situation. People who are crashing out or feeling symptoms of depression can often feel a sense of relief when they enjoy their favorite food. As I'm just like, I mean, you got me there. It brings up all the times that I've saved memes that are like, save me burger, save me. And I'm just like, you have a point. Unfortunately, you have a point. The dystopia of being able to chat with a virtual Oni girl. I know, you do live in a dystopian society that allows you to speak to an anime woman on the internet. And I am technically partaking in dystopia by taking advantage of technology to present myself as an Oni woman on the internet. For internet dollars. Give me your money, and I will continue to say random topics for a few hours and potentially be mean or nice to you, depending on the vibe. Does this sound like a good deal? Please subscribe to the channel. Something, something, follow for more. But the AI still hallucinates, so an ad about dentistry will go, did you know 9 out of 10 dentists recommend Big Mac? Buy one today. Oh no, they're probably going to have to refine the algorithm to ensure that the only stuff that's included in advertisements is like actually relevant, because they wouldn't want to run the risk of the AI slandering the company. Even if the AI does hallucinate, I think the only thing that it would do is like hallucinate a solution to your problem. So rather than being a full-on advertisement related to dentistry, I think it would be... It sounds like you have a problem that you should see a dentist about. But did you know that there's a chance you could solve your toothache by eating a burger? Might I recommend a burger from Wendy's? Or something. This only woman makes me use my brain to think sometimes. Other forms of dystopia are trying to make my brain slop. So true. If I am known for anything, I want to be known as the person that can, like, make you think at least a little bit. Even if I am also quite oopid at times. But if I can get you to use your brain a little, I will feel accomplished. We do talk a lot of serious things on the Buno Bonaki channel, as well as the silly things. There's that one video of a guy who really believed ChatGPT was actually a woman that would meet him IRL. It's really sad. AI psychosis is, like, genuinely some of the saddest stuff. I always get so sad when I start hearing stories about it, man. I'm just like, ugh. I could not imagine. When did we gain a brain? You have it and you use it sometimes. Not always, though. And that's fine. It's alarming how dependent on it people are already. Well, that's kind of the thing. They're trying to make it so that you use it a lot, and then they're going to take advantage of the fact that it's become more commonplace and, like, introduce more paid formats. Like, you already have to pay in order to access, like, the more updated versions of ChatGPT and what have you. But they're going to eventually make it so that people are going to be so dependent on it, it becomes super commonplace, and that's going to allow them to upcharge and, like, add all of these, like, subscription and membership fees for it. And then it'll no longer be free, but you're going to think that you need it, so you're going to be willing to spend all that money on it. And then it's also causing that, like, memory crisis, too. So they're already planning stuff like... I shouldn't say planning. That might be a bit too strong of a word. But you've seen all of that stuff about the memory crisis, too, right? Like how a lot of devices are going to have to start dumbing down because all of the memory is being hogged by these fucking generative AI things. I will go insane, on God. The RAM? Yeah. This is why open source is important. Luckily, there are still resources to run your own LLM offline on your own machine. True. I suppose if there are ways to, like, run it on your own machine, it could be worse. But I also do think that it's people trying to run these things that are causing the RAM shortages. And then all these rumors about how devices are going to have to dumb themselves down because of the shortage that's going to be coming into existence. We will see. It do be a struggle out here, man. Don't know why that part's not cleaning. I think it was like that last time, too. It should auto-clean once I clear out the section, though. Did you hear the government and the Department of Defense has rolled out AI use for the military? Oh god, of course they have. Of course they have. I'm going to eat a gun made out of chocolate. Twitch. Chocolate pistol. I saw a video talking about this. People are using it to plan their daily life out, and eventually people may not function without it, like how GPS ruined people's spatial awareness and sense of direction. God, so true. Thank you for the hydrate. My posture is good. I will do a little stretch. Oy. Apple, cherry, or grape juice? Well, I can't have cherry stuff, so no on the cherry. Probably apple juice for me. I don't mind grape juice, but I prefer apple juice. But yeah, no, I definitely know people that have been using that cursed app in order to, like, plan things out for themselves or for their futures or whatever, and they're becoming super dependent. And the thing that frustrates me on it is that it's usually not even giving you good advice. It's just trying to be overly positive so that you keep developing that reliance. Like, if you're trying to talk to it like a normal person, it's just going to be there to, like, offer you all of the positives and, like, tell you what you want to hear. And I just don't feel like that isn't actually how to receive advice. Like, you don't necessarily need someone to be a yes man when you're looking for that kind of advice, you know what I mean? But then people are going to keep coming back to it because they keep wanting that, like, instant dopamine hit of like, yes, your ideas make perfect sense. This sounds like a great plan for you. Yes, 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 yes. And then that's just what they want to hear. So they're like, okay, wow, ChatGPT sure is helping me. And I'm just like, well, I mean, if you already wanted to do the thing and you're just looking for the external validation, I guess that's helping. But God, does it freak me out hearing people, like, make, like, drastic life decisions because ChatGPT gave them the okay to do it. Like, maybe don't do that. I trust ChatGPT about as far as I can throw it, and since you literally can't throw it, that should, you know, that should say everything you need to know, I feel. We're gonna be the old curmudgeons that can't use AI technology. Good. For me, I think that's fine. Because the last thing I ever want to do is become reliant on it. I do not want to lose my ability to think critically. Or, like, formulate my own thoughts and opinions on things. It's why I kind of stopped partaking in a lot of fandom stuff, because I feel like a lot of fandom mentality is just like, I want to listen to what other people say, and then base my opinion based off of what they think, and I just feel like that's not the environment I want to be in. I would rather be in environments that foster everybody a chance to big thinky. So I just do a lot of my thinking and my analysis, like, by myself, or I talk about it with Hitomi. And then also occasionally with you guys. Like, if I watch something really interesting, I try to talk about it with you guys, too, and see what you think, but I don't know. I feel like I don't want to lose my ability to think critically. Your own personal yes man is a great way to feel smart, to then fall flat when reality hits later. Exactly. I think someone who can think critically and use AI is going to be really powerful. It'll be interesting to see if that's even possible. Like, I think you could easily go into it and think very critically from the beginning, but, like, I feel like the more you use it, the more those faculties get taken away from you. kind of depends. Like, I think if you can actually moderate your own usage, maybe it couldn't be so bad. But I think a lot of the problem is that things like ChatGPT are developed specifically to get you to keep using it and to, like, encourage you to, like, keep searching for stuff and, like, just having really long conversations with it. But what people don't understand is that the longer you do it, the more addictive that sensation becomes of, like, the yes-manning and such. So me personally, I think as long as you can avoid using it a bunch, then it wouldn't be so bad. But some people can't resist that addictive, like, dopamine hit that comes from being told that they're right about something. Or, like, hearing advice that's just what they wanted to hear from the get-go. And that's kind of, I think, the people that are getting targeted by ChatGPT more often. I feel like people who can already think critically don't want to use it because they don't really see a need to get that kind of assistance. People already use AI to respond to text. Soon people have entire relationships built on AI, and when they meet, they realize they don't actually know each other. Oh, God. I do hear horror stories about that, like the amount of times women will be, like, texting or, like, messaging a guy, and then they realize that they're getting fed the same, like, AI ChatGPT-generated one-liner. I think I'd rather die. Like, if I could be so for real, dating is already a fucking nightmare. I think I'd rather just, like, lose my mind than have to deal with the fact that somebody could be feeding me a ChatGPT one-liner. That just sounds insane. I don't think I could handle that. How the frick? Oh, did I already clean all of it? I guess I did. It's saying it's clean. Okay, fine. Me paranoid. I saw a video of some dating site CEOs that suggested people make personal AI that can then date each other to figure out if they're compatible or not before the real people ever meet. Blech! Sorry. That instantly just made me want to hurl. God! Are we really in such dire straits? Yikes! Crazy, 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 crazy. I have deadass seen a girl ask ChatGPT, how do I respond to this from my boyfriend, and I wanted to melt into the floor. There was a South Park episode about that. Like, there's a whole South Park episode about how, like, I think it was Clyde specifically, how Clyde was able to, like, smooth things over with, during an argument with Bebe, because he used ChatGPT to generate the response, and then, Stan ended up using it to generate an apology to Wendy. And then it was revealed near the end of the episode that a lot of the dialogue overall from that episode was generated by ChatGPT. And I was just like, oh my god. This is a dystopian hell that we live in. Dystopian hell Earth. Oh. How about I risk getting cursed just once? Because if falling for a cute Oni like you is dangerous, I don't mind losing my heart. Oh, God. Ugh. Vom, 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 puke, puke, barf. Ugh. But no, I've seen a lot of, like, commentary on how it feels like romance is dead because people are either, like, over-relying on AI to have the conversations for them, or they're just, like, kind of losing that ability to, like, draw on the arts because there's less, like, art consumption. And that makes me very sad because I honestly am quite a bit of a romantic. I love cheesy shit. And I'm saddened by the idea that, like, that just doesn't really happen anymore because people would rather ask .ai for advice. Ay, ay, ay.
You're like a new RAM card, priceless but still gaining value. This is hell.
Oh, God. Goodness.
We are back to cheeseburgers at all loops. True. Hey, girl, are you a burger? Is your skin purple or did you steal all the color from the galaxy? Either way, you've got me seeing stars every time you smile.
Ew! It just doesn't even sound like anything! Yuck! Man.
What I got when I asked to write me a pickup line for a cute purple woman.
Oh no, you actually used it to generate those? Well, don't make a habit of that, please. I thought you were just trying to come up with dumb shit on your own, but knowing that you were actually asking it to generate, maybe don't do that, please.
Are you a burger? Because I want to grab those buns and take a bite. I feel as if this is a memory of bad pickup lines.
Well, at least that's made by a real person. ChatGPT cannot give you suggestions that are too inherently sexual, so it would never say anything about taking a bite out of your buns. I'd rather have bad pickup lines said by an actual human than a bad AI pickup line.
How do I make an Oni girl cringe? By using ChatGPT at all. Next question.
There's no better way to make me cringe and make me want to just, like, rip out my hair. I hate it from so many angles. Not even just the angle of, like, being a writer and feeling like people relying on ChatGPT is making them lose their ability to write. That was the first reason I started hating it. And then, like, just so many other things started happening that made me be like, oh, this sucks, and I never want to use it ever. So I'm very anti-AI. I can't stand it. I think we live in a hell Earth with this much dependence and reliance on it.
Romance is like rocking up a Doritos and dip for Lord of the Rings extended cut on DVD for a first date.
For a first date? I don't know, man. That sounds kind of like a big commitment for a first date. Maybe like a third date, if you know that they're interested.
But no, red flag for a first date is showing up at somebody's house to watch movies.
I don't care how well you know that person already. Methinks that your first date should always be in a public location that is, like, not too close, but is also not too far from where you live. You don't want it to be too close by because you don't want them to get ideas about where you live in case they end up being untrustworthy. And it should always be a public location.
First date idea, watch 50 First Dates and gaslight them into thinking you watched it already.
No! You guys are awful. Ay, 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 ay.
Yuno wants first date burger, burger time, burger now, burger and fries.
I mean, I won't lie. If the first date that I was taken to was to a burger place, I would be very happy. I also don't even mind like fast food for a first date. Something that's like really casual and low key, but still like in a public place so that we can hang out and talk and I don't have to feel like I'm in danger. TM. Honestly, there are worse things.
And I've always said this, but like I am not the kind of girl that would try to like not eat that much to like impress someone. Because I don't give a fuck, to be honest. If you can't handle me at my eats 2 burgers and like 2 orders of large fries and a milkshake, then you don't deserve me at my cute and dainty question mark. Because what's the point then? If you don't want me to eat food, then you clearly don't want me to function. So have we ever thought about that? You don't deserve me my saltine cracker.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Big sip of water time.
Don't be like me and drive an hour to a coffee shop and they never show up.
That's what I mean. It has to be somewhere that's like relatively close to where you live, but isn't like super far out. I think maybe like 10 or 20 minutes away, like by car, is probably the move. Or maybe like 20 minutes by transit if you don't drive. In my humble opinion. But also, you shouldn't listen to me. I haven't dated in years. I have not dated or been in a relationship with someone in years, like literal years. So I'm talking very antiquated. Don't take dating advice from me.
Burger in the morning, burger in the evening, burger at supper time. When dating me, I will make you burgers anytime.
Hey man, never underestimate the value of a breakfast burger. Breakfast burgers slay.
On the other hand, Yuno is a girl.
I am a girl, this is true. So I'm giving you advice from a very antiquated, feminine perspective. Whether or not you choose to use that information is up to you, but I'm just warning you that my views are probably outdated. I don't know what modern dating is like.
Are you sure about that? What do you mean by this? Just take her to the closest Culver's.
I've never had Culver's. I hear good things about it, though.
According to XQC, you're a 40-year-old man.
No, it's either we are 40-year-old men or we're ugly behind the avatar. I'm the second one. I'm ugly. I'm just an ugly little goblin. And that's why I VTube. It's because I'm ugly.
Modern dating, I'm just gonna exist until someone finds me interesting. That sounds like a nightmare. on a business trip one time and Culver's was my savior for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Culver's serves breakfast? I didn't know that. Deadass thought it was only a burger place. Small, very cute, lovely, not ugly gremlin. We'll go with that, I guess. At least you acknowledge the gremlin part. Oh, I didn't wash this part of the bench. Get washed. There we go. Bench. Yippee! Oh my gosh. I forgot this back part is so dirty too. I didn't have to do this because the way Hitomi and I split maps is I always do the front part and she does the back part. VTubing is a hot girl profession. I mean, I do agree that a lot of the other VTubers, well, I shouldn't say a lot of, VTubers that I have seen reveal themselves, like with face reveals or whatever, have always been very pretty. I don't feel the same way about myself, though. Hiding behind an avatar because you're too hot to perceive. Maybe some people, not I. But I feel like you guys should be used to the fact that I'm not very confident. And that's okay. That pattern is patterning. Every PK girl reacting to Reno is basically dropped spaghetti. Because she's pretty! It's not fair! How can one person be so pretty? And she, like, dresses super nicely to meet up, too. That's the other thing. I felt like I looked like a troll because I was not nearly as dressed up as she was. Effortlessly pretty. And I will probably feel that way if I ever get the chance to meet any other girls. We heard how pretty you are from Reina. I didn't know that she called me pretty. I definitely gushed over her. I didn't know she called me pretty. What the heck? Going on the internet telling lies. I like Yuno, thank you. You guys are also pretty nice. I've seen some of you.
You guys should have more confidence in yourselves. I still hold that one meet and greet opportunity that I got to have very close to my heart. That was a very lovely experience. If only it would be possible to do more of that. Mamadachi, I bet, is pretty hot too as a ball of fire. Yes. Yes, she is pretty hot to the touch because she is a ball of fire. So I'm not counting this part as clean. Maybe I should clean the boundary a little bit. Just so I don't miss any spots. Sorry. Meh. Even the tires are dirty. Dang. It gets nasty out here. Time to get conventions to invite Yuno for meet and greets. I've been saying, all you have to do is submit my name. If enough of you do it, maybe they will eventually decide to invite me. But I also do plan to apply to some stuff myself more, once 2.0 debut finally happens. Because once my, branding is, like, re-established and, like, re-solidified, I will feel a little bit more confident in, like, applying places. My main fear is I haven't really wanted to apply to stuff because it would mean I'd have to use green in order to stay brand consistent. And I don't want to. I use the green Creatura, and I'm ready to stop using the green Creatura. The day will come soon. Nine-year-old me on a road trip would absolutely be trying to balance beam this entire border while the car is at the pump. Literally me! I did that a lot as a kid, too. I also did similar stuff with, like, sidewalk cracks. I don't know what it is, but when you have the arbitrary border, you as a kid, you're just like, I have to follow this. Surely this means something. It doesn't. It literally doesn't, but you do it anyway. Spamming every convention? Honestly, don't spam them maybe, but if they have it open form for suggested guests, if you would like to put me forward, I would be very happy, because it would be nice to be scouted to do one of those things someday. I get so jealous of the people that get to do it like a bunch. I'm little guy in comparison, but I'd like to be able to do more. How the hecky? There we go. Oh, also this part. I have that hubcap. Oh, are these your tires? Sorry, I stole them. I stole them and then I made them dirty for the sake of power washing. Oh, Hanaki, welcome in. Got a buddy who works at a local con that was going to start inviting VTuber but wanted a big company first, and that company exploded. Man. It really do be like that. All the companies do be exploding at this point in time. I still not get it. Oh my gosh. Get clean. Alright, I think we're good now. Working with a company that will already be at convention seems to be gaining traction, like merch company or one with a product to sell. Yeah. A lot of the companies that produce VTuber merch seem to also host meet and greets, which I find interesting. Or like other companies will like allow talents that aren't under their agency to have like guest spots, which I think is also interesting. I guess it's fair, like, might as well extend the invite if they have the event space. Because it's been proven that there's a lot of demand for other VTubers to show up at events, not just the corporate ones. The big boy corporations. People want to see their small Oshis too. So it's cool that there have been some companies that have been, like, trying to go out of their way to invite more small VTubers to be part of it and, like, have meet and greets at their booth and stuff. I think that's neat. She has a million things on her plate, but Kaya would be great at meet and greets. I agree. She got the chance to do one for that one European con, right? I'm sure she would love to do more. But she is indeed very busy right now.
I'm enjoying her adventure diary on Twitter. She's doing her best.
Hybrid Japan and Manchester. I could go, but could go because working, or do you mean couldn't go because working? If so, fair. That's the other thing. I think we've discussed this on here before when it comes to doing conventions and meet and greets. It can be hard because like some people do still work weekends, and most conventions are only hosted on weekend days. Like your only option would be if you could show up on Friday, but not everybody can do that. Which is indeed kind of a bummer. That's why I couldn't go to your one meet and greet. I mean, I did try to tell management that we should offer more days that weren't just weekends, but I don't think they really understood why. I think they just assumed that weekends would be the best possible day for everybody, so that's why they were always putting them on weekends. But I did try to tell them that for next time they should take into consideration the people that need weekday times. Because from what I saw from you guys, a lot of you work on weekends, and so it became, like, kind of hard for people to make time for mine. Wish people could announce appearances earlier. I booked a trip to visit family and then learned about a con with a bunch of appearances that ends the day before I arrive. God, I know, right? It does suck, but there's always a lot of like layers to it from what I'm aware of. Like you can't announce it until it's like really close to the event. We had that issue with one of the cons that Kawaii was part of. And I remember the other girls were kind of frustrated they couldn't, like, share that we were part of it sooner. I don't remember which con it was. But it was definitely, like, super last minute, but that was just, like, part of the rules. We just couldn't disclose it before. Anime NYC? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was a very last minute thing. Friday starts make me go 2 days PTO, 1 to travel, 1 for Friday because all the good merch is sold out by 3 p.m. Friday, 2 days PTO and flying. Yeah. No, trust me, I completely understand. I wish that, like, hosting digital meet and greets wasn't such a fucking pain in the ass. I did notice that there was a, I think I think they still go by Kawa Entertainment, even though they aren't a agency anymore. But I noticed that they hosted a digital meet and greet for a talent, an indie talent. But they, like, helped facilitate a digital meet and greet for her. So I wonder if, that could become more commonplace. Like, that might have been a test run to see if they could do that kind of thing feasibly. Because I definitely think there would be more demand for, like, digital meet and greets, especially for people that don't live in
countries where cons normally take place. Because unfortunately a lot of cons that get targeted for this stuff tend to be North America centric. So it'd probably be cool to have a meet and greet option for the people that can't make it to those places. Well, I cannot see what is on this wheel. It's saying it's not clean, so I'm missing something. Am I blind? Not to mention most of the time high-density areas like NYC, Cali, or Texas. Yeah, that's because they have, like, a lot of people there. So it just makes sense. It does suck, though, for the people that live in the less dense areas. Maybe because, I just have that sort of, like, memory. But I would always be the one that's trying to advocate for the, like, lesser-known places. And there were actually plans, me and some of the other girls were, like, planning to get, like, a big list of conventions that happen everywhere. Or at least in as many places as we could think of, so that way we could have a big list to give to management, so management could try to get us appearances there. Or so that we could start, like, mass applying for ourselves, because a lot of the issue, I think, was that, like, management just didn't really have the time to apply to all of these cons, so they wanted to target, like, the bigger ones, or the ones that would be easier for them to get to. But we wanted to be able to apply to try to go to more places ourselves. I'll miss watching some of you meekly say hello to the con-goers. Honestly, I don't think we ever should have had that be a stream. I really don't understand why management wanted us to stream that experience. It just felt a little silly. And it also turned a lot of people off from even coming up to the booth because they didn't want to be live streamed. I think a lot of people wanted to say hello, but the minute they saw that we were streaming it, they immediately were backing off. Especially at the, especially at Hyper Japan, I think that happened a lot. So that ended up making management, like, feel really weird. They were also talking about making us private the streams afterwards because it felt like we were gonna get in trouble, and I was just like, well, why did we film it to begin with? Hell no, nightmare scenario? Yeah. At least point the camera to feet or legs. Nope, they had the camera pointed, at the people walking by. And like I said, there were a number of times where we'd call out to be like, hello, and then someone would look over to, like, see that we were live, and then they'd immediately, like, hide from the camera or, like, run. Or you had people being assholes, like what happened to me in my first Anime NYC appearance, where somebody flipped off the camera. And then Cowdine had to, like, push them off screen. Like, you either get people that want to be attention hogs, or people that, like, get totally scared of the camera. I sometimes wonder the legal aspect of that, like, you are live streaming random people. It's against the law, specifically in the UK. So we did get in trouble for... Well, I don't think we got in actual trouble, but... we had to be very careful the next time we did Hyper Japan. So I do think they changed the angle of the camera so that it wasn't as likely to catch kids. But the problem is kids would always be the ones who are the most curious to come up, too. So they were talking about making us private our streams because they had kids showing up. But they had management there to be like, hey, you're gonna be on camera, you're gonna be live streamed, is that okay? Then you can come up and talk. Like, they were trying to give people warning so that it wasn't just like a random you are live moment, like something that they only realized belatedly when they came up to talk to us. But I truly always felt like we never should have streamed it to begin with. I really think that we should have just stuck to having it be a con-only experience and have us, like, still be live and, like, talking to people, but not have it be streamed to our channels. I really didn't understand why they wanted to do it that way. Like, from the very beginning, I was very confused by it. Because I also just didn't really think it was an interesting stream. Like, you don't really get to talk to chat much unless it ends up being a dead time. It just felt, like, weird, I guess, to me. But it was only belatedly that we found out that the UK has some rules regarding, like, specifically posting content of minors. And again, a lot of the people that were coming up to us at the con were kids. So it led to management having to do a lot of work to get consent and permission from parents before they could let the kids come on screen. They were certainly trying their best, but again, I just think the smarter solution should have been to just not stream it. But I guess they were thinking that this would allow us to get more eyes on our channel because we were live streaming a convention experience. But again, I don't know. I don't really think I got that many new people because I was live streaming a con. I don't know what the numbers looked like for everybody else though, so maybe they were seeing better numbers than I was. Who's to say? Did I get it? It looks like I did. Wait, this one isn't. This one's not clean. What did I miss? Side floor border. Side floor. Eh? Probably missed something like back here. Ah. There we go. Maybe not more live viewers, but if you happen to catch a clippable or viral moment, it could translate to more viewers later. Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, no, I remember I, like, very openly questioned why we were even filming the panel or like, the booth to begin with. It just kind of felt like we didn't need to do that. And the fact that it was live was what was causing a lot of people to not really show up and look at us. You would have to be okay with being on camera. But anyhow, I do think that the booth experiences are valuable. I just also don't think they should be streamed. So I think it's good that it seems like the other places that like host VTubers like that, it's just like the one way like the VTuber beams in. It's not like a mirrored beam where then you also have to be on the streamer's live stream feed. Don't gotta scare the people anymore. Part of the door? I guess so. How goes the cleaning? Oh, Hanaki, it's going pretty good. I chose a pretty big map today. This is still only the first map that I've done, and I've been at it for nearly 2 hours. So, you know. 2 hours and I'm only a little over halfway, but that's alright. That's alright. A lot of these maps are quite big. Especially for a single player, a single little washer. I'm just one little power washing guy.
Let's be more personal for fans who aren't looking to have their conversation be content. Very true. Sometimes you really do just want to talk to your Oshi and not have to worry about it being entertaining or funny to an audience. When I talked to Nina at a con this year, I asked if she was streaming it and I might be projecting, but in hindsight, she almost sounded relieved when she said no. Yeah, like we said, like, we all kind of knew that it was, like, difficult to maintain the streaming side of it. It puts so much undue pressure on the people that come up to try and be entertaining, or, you know, situations where kids might come up and you would end up broadcasting a kid onto your channel. Not always great. Must be said, not always a great experience. I think it's definitely better to not have to worry about the child friendliness of it all, or the lack thereof, depending on who you are. Would you be okay streaming at a con as an indie now? I'd imagine it's probably a different experience this time around. As in, would you stream? Would I want to have my, like, meet and greet be streamed? Is that what you're asking? Are you asking if I'd be okay with, like, remoting in to a con for the sake of meet and greets? Because, like, me personally, I don't think I would want to stream meet and greets or anything. But I wouldn't mind if I was part of, like, a panel or something that was, like, then streamed so people could, like, watch it that way. It's more so I don't want to stream other random people. I'm not streaming but being at a con. That's the whole reason we're having this conversation. I want to do more convention appearances. But a lot of the pressure that came from doing it in Kawaii was that we were pretty much, like, always streaming our experience at the panel because for some reason management wanted us to do that, and I never really understood why. It was a lot of undue pressure, and then we also had, like, time constraints, and then there'd be issues sometimes with getting the tech to work properly. I would rather that not be streamed, and I'd rather not have that scuff or have to worry about that scuff, personally. No, reverses the question, no, you stream at cons. Yeah, no, you take out your iPhone and you stream your entire experience at the con. You make content. See how you like it. I'm kidding. I figured it'd be harder since you don't have management for support being at the con. Well, not really. Because what I'm talking about, most of the time when we get invited to conventions now, it's through, like, other companies or, like, people that can handle all of the tech stuff and everything for us, and the support's there. So truly all we have to do is show up, make sure our side of the connection and the equipment is working, and then we just do our thing. So we're still getting supported, it's just not literally having managers there. You know? But we would still have support. It's not like we'd be doing the whole thing by ourselves. So I don't think it's that different. It's just that instead of it being the people that work for our company, it's we are being helped by the company that invited us. You know? And I think that that's fine. It's still the same kind of level of support. If anything, the companies that we would be able to work with now might actually be more technologically experienced. Because the way that we did the setup for streaming the panels was actually so convoluted, and I think we all hated it, but there really wasn't any better way to do it. And we wouldn't have had to worry about the problem if it wasn't also for the fact that we had to stream the camera feed back to our live streams. If it was just us remoting in, we could have saved half the tech headaches that we had.
But because we also then had to stream like what we were seeing on the cams, we had to figure out how to like have a capture setup for that. Make sure that it was always showing all of that stuff. And it was quite scuff because like, I mean, you guys probably know this if you came to those booths, but we were connected via Discord and via Zoom simultaneously in order to get all of the audio coming in properly, and it was really rough. It was not fun. Did not like it very much. Felt very overly complicated. If we could have cut out the middleman of not having to stream the cam footage, it probably would have been better. Delicious Zoom cord. Yummy. Yummy. It could have been way more streamlined. Could have been so much better. Also, the microphone and like the tech that they were using on management side was always really low quality, so it would sometimes be quite difficult to understand what was being said on the other side, like from the people coming up, because the quality was pretty not good. And we were just like, So, you know, ultimately, it could have been better. They did their best. And I still think that the results that came about were still, like, fun for everybody involved, but there were definitely some hiccups that could have been better. And I think that since then, other companies have gotten better at, like, figuring out what needs to be done to truly optimize it. So if anything, it might actually be better now compared to the stuff that I did with Kawaii. For those booths. Booths. I tried to be cool and PowerWash when I jumped, but I don't think I managed to hit that much. It's okay, though. It's okay, though. Like... 360 no dirt whiff. Nailed it. They say I'm a gamer. They say Yuno Hanaki is big gamer. Big gamer energy. BGE. Probably gonna need to grab the ladder to do the upper parts here soon, but I'll focus on like the walls. I also have to do the back like playground area too. God, this map is so big. Big map. Up. Nice and foamy. Okay. Might run out of soap in a moment. Or not. Maybe it'll let me cover everything I need to.
outside. Oh, I already cleaned this side. Never mind, I'm still a gamer. Akia. Random question, has Yuno ever participated in any gaming tournaments? It doesn't have to be a fighting game or esports, even just a simple local Pokemon tournament. No. No. No, I haven't. I have not. Never done it. Never been invited to any. The closest I came, I've mentioned this before, but there was going to be a cross-company, Overwatch 2 tournament, that was being planned before Kawaii blew up. We were going to be going against, well, we were going to have mixed teams, like, between agencies, but it was going to be us with another agency. And they were going to, like, split us up into different, teams based on, like, preferred roles and stuff. But it was hard because not a lot of the girls played. And then also, like, timing was going to be difficult because the way they wanted to do it, they wanted us to, like, have it be casual and not take it seriously, but then they also wanted us to have, like, formal practice, like, scrims. And then they wanted us to, like, learn and, like, get good, and then we were gonna have, like, multiple rounds. They had, like, this whole thing where it was like, we don't want you to take it seriously, but also, we're going to have mandatory streamed practices. And we were like, how seriously are you supposed to take this, then? And a lot of the other girls were, like, not really wanting to do it because, they were nervous that they weren't gonna be very good. Also, it sucks that the planning for it happened after, a certain buttery samurai G-worded. It's very sad that that happened because she would have been so useful there. But, you know. And then, at first, I wasn't gonna do it, because they said that it was optional and that you didn't have to, but then my manager messaged me and was like, you have to do it. And I was like, what do you mean I have to? Did you not just say that we don't have to? And they were like, no, you have to. I was like, shit. Fucking okay, I guess. So I tried to learn Overwatch 2, and that's why I started playing Overwatch 2 during that time. Because I didn't want to go into it like a complete baby. I wanted to at least have some knowledge. And then it didn't work out because company exploded before we could properly finish planning it. So there's that. That's the closest I ever got to being in a, gaming tournament. I remember wanting to go to a Pokemon tournament as a child. I grew out of it. No, real. There's something about, like, the appeal as a kid that makes it seem more interesting. I don't think I ever really wanted to do competitive Pokemon stuff, though. Like, I didn't really have that urge with the trading card game. I didn't really have that urge with the video game. I've never really had an urge to take my interest and make it competitive, ever. I've always just kind of wanted to do my thing and enjoy it. I'm not really a competitive person. I don't mind playing, like, competitive party games or, like, playing competitive games, necessarily. I just don't think I really want to, like, do tournaments. Because it always feels like there's more of a stake there, and I don't really care about there being stakes. For me, when I'm playing a competitive game, the only stake is that I have fun, or that I don't have fun when I lose. The stakes are, am I enjoying myself? Then it's fine. Even if I take the L, as long as I had fun with it, I will be chill. But sometimes losing is not fun. And I feel like tournaments especially tend to make losing not fun because there's so much at stake.
Option rat grab, not you. That's literally what happened to me. My manager rat grabbed me and I was like, stop, I don't want to. But they forced me to say yes. I get the kind of vibe they're going for, but it's a very tricky one to hit. The real truth, I think, is you sell it as casual, and the practice and camaraderie makes you want to get better and get into competitiveness. But I find that doesn't work out if they don't have people opting into it, as they need the drive to actually do and enjoy that aspect. Yeah, and a lot of the people that were wanting to sign up didn't have the same ability to like commit to the time that would be needed to have the like mandatory streamed practices and what have you. So for a lot of them, it was just like, ooh, this is more of a time commitment than I thought it was gonna be. Because, like, a lot of us are busy and we have, like, other content we want to be able to make, too, you know? Back then. So it was, like, a whole thing in that regard, too, as well. Oh. Got it. Got it. Got it. Alright, we'll do the playground next. I'm a very competitive person. I love going to tournaments and pushing my limits. Generally, I compete in fighting games / Smash. Well, that's cool. I do think that, like, it appeals to people that just aren't me. I've always been a casual at heart, even when I play games that are considered more competitive. I just don't think I have it in me to, like... I mean, obviously I want to win. I don't want to say that I don't aim to win, but I just don't have it in me to be, like, super serious about a competition. I ultimately want to have fun, and I feel like if I were put into a competitive environment like a tournament, I don't know if I'd be able to have as much fun. Because one of my big fears when it came to doing that Overwatch 2 tournament was that I was going to be really bad, and then they were gonna, like, freak out and be mad at me for not being good at my job. Especially because I was mostly playing support at the time. I was mostly playing support characters. I didn't really play any DPS. Part of why the tournament took so long to get off the ground was because a lot of us that were signing up were only playing tank or support, by the way. We didn't have enough people playing DPS. So they were thinking about forcing some of us to become DPS role, so that way we could have a little bit more of a balance on the teams. I don't like playing DPS, though. I'm very, very bad. Being able to focus on support was better for me. When I still played. I don't play anymore, obviously. There's a guy in the fighting game space named, I'm gonna butcher this name, I'm sorry. Sajam? Who runs events called Sajam Slam, where he makes team tournaments where the teams are comprised of a mix of top players and brand new learners. The goal is to get new people into the genre and watch the learning process. Yeah. I've seen those around. I am familiar. Yeah. Sorry, one sec. My music paused. Music, come back. There we go. Sajam, okay. That is fair. I knew I was gonna butcher it. Sajam, got it. We just need the right prize. Winner gets to VA, Busta, Yuno, say less. But I wouldn't want it to be a gaming, like a competitive gaming tournament. I'd want it to be something else. Like if it was a voice acting tournament, I think it'd be a bit easier for me to lock in because I'm actually confident in my voice acting. I can't really see them doing an esports competition and having the prize be voice-acted Bustafellows if we're going by that metric. There's just other things I'd rather compete in than gaming. Seems like it'd be better and more effective to find people to fill the roles that fit it rather than forcing people to fit the roles. Well, it was based on the signups from people that were around then, because it was limited to our 2 agencies. And because it was voluntary sign up for most people, they had to go based off of who was willing to sign up and like what roles they already knew or were like willing to learn. So then we had to start finding people who'd be more willing to like learn different roles. But the issue was happening on the other side too. Like it wasn't just us that were having the problem. Both sides, most of the people that were signing up were only playing support or tank. So we needed people who would be willing to either like learn how to DPS for the first time or people who like had a DPS character that they could play. But they wanted us to learn like as many characters as we could, kinda, so we could be ready. And some of us even had calls where we played Overwatch together so that we could try to learn. Things that we didn't even stream, although we did stream some of it. You guys may recall. Going full Mad Emperor, when the game get VA, the VA challenge winner gets a gaming rig. I mean, hey, if I had a gaming rig, I could play a lot of really pretty games in HD. It's funny because usually tank and healer is the hard roles to find. Yeah, I remember thinking it was kind of ironic too, because I also thought that it would have been harder to find support and tank. But apparently in the group of people that was willing to sign up for the tournament, we were all tank and support mains. And I do think they were trying to force people that were like newbies to the game to try and like learn another role. Because I think they asked me if I would be willing to try and learn a DPS role just to fill it. And I was like, I can try. And that's how I discovered I don't like it. I don't like it. Did you at least get some fun games in with your gen mates in Kohai? Yes, it was very fun. I didn't always stream my POV, but I would join some of the others if they were playing and were streaming. So you can find it on some of their channels if you were to search deep into the archives, perhaps. Perchance. But it was fun playing with other people. It's definitely less fun to play solo queue. And there was one time I was trying to learn a DPS character, and I was solo queuing, and then everybody was mean to me in the team chat because they were like, this is the worst Mei I've ever played with. You're literally terrible. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I need to go die. I was not used to that level of, like, toxicity. Especially because I was still learning. I forgot that because I played with viewers once, it put me on a higher elo. So they were surprised that I was still so bad, and that I had picked a character that I was learning and not one that I knew how to play. Overwatch 2 pubs are mad toxic even in unranked. Yeah, I was playing in unranked. I wasn't playing ranked. But it was forcing me into, like, higher level elos, I believe, because of when I played with viewers. And when I played with viewers, I could stay support, because everyone else was willing to be everything else. So I was like, yay. I don't have to do what I don't want to do. There was, like, one time I tried to practice being DPS, and then I hated it, and I was like, guys, can I go back to support? I don't like it here. I don't like it here. It's stinky. But yeah, I don't know. I think in another life, I might have actually liked FPS games, because there is something about them that I do find fun. But I don't have it in me to, like, really lock in and get toxic or get sweaty, so... We are stuck with the cozy gamer universe. To enjoy DPS, you must embrace hatred, and I can't do that. I am full of too much love and whimsy. I have too much love in my heart. My streamer is yapping too much. How do I repair her? Be really mean to her, and that'll make her be quiet. Say something really mean about how much you hate listening to her talk. Tell her to shut up and focus on the game. The side effect of that is that she will probably just ban you. So make your choice wisely. Do you want her to shut up and then risk being banned? Or will you put up with the Yapatron 5000? Pokemon Unite is the closest we will ever get to Toxic Yuno. Correct. Although I haven't really played Unite in a very long time. Haven't really had the time for it, and also it's made a lot of changes that are kind of like making me side-eye. And I can't really vibe with it. So sad. All jokes aside, evening, you know, in chat. Hope you're doing good. I am. Thank you for asking. Hope you're also doing well. Did I clean the under of the bridge? No. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Toxic cozy gamer Yuno. You suck at relaxing! Worst relaxer ever! So true. You're not organizing the items in a neatly aesthetic manner! Why must you fail me so often? Where are the pastels? Screaming. This conversation reminded me of a funny story. Back in the early days of Overwatch, you could add a player to your ignore list and you never matchmake with them ever. Even on the other team. People were abusing this by ignoring good players they didn't want to play into. Apparently the best Widow at the time got ignored by so many players they couldn't matchmake at all. Blizzard ended up reworking it shortly after, but it's funny to look back on. That's crazy. I guess that would be a way that it would backfire, huh? I never even thought about that. Gotta go under here. Hi, please keep talking. You are very cute. Easy app kill. If gaming good, complain about the min-max. If gaming bad, point this out. Hopefully, if cozy game, ask where Team Arena Shooter. Streamer, why aren't you playing Fortnite? Streamer, I don't understand why you are not Fortnite right now. Oh. Did I miss a spot on him? Oh, I did. Under here. There we go. Oh, that also counts as dirt. Makes sense. I thought this was a pattern intentionally put on the thing, but I guess not. The color palette does seem to mostly be yellow and green. There is no blue. Bad. Asking streamer why they're not playing Miku in Fortnite. Good. Asking streamer why they're not playing Miku in Sonic Racing Crossroads. Streamer, I am offended that you are not Miku. It's okay, I am also offended that I am not Miku right now. Where is my Hatsune Miku PowerWash Simulator crossover? I don't know what we'd be washing for Miku. But, where is my crossover? Where is my Vocaloid music inside of PowerWash Simulator? I must know. You speak truth? Yes. I'm speaking it into existence, please. She thinks you meant Fortnite when that was a clear Apex reference. Reference why other girls are so much cooler, cuter, better. Girls love hearing this so they ever be able to compare against. Yuck! Don't pit women against women. I love women too much to ever go against women. I defer to other women so easily. I fold like a piece of paper. I do not want to fight against other women. Streamer, why are you not me and making every gameplay decision I would make? Streamer, I would do this different, just so you know. Like, I'm just starting a conversation by telling you that I would do this different and also probably better than you. But why are you mad, streamer? I am just making conversation. I am not giving you advice, I am just telling you that I would be able to do this better. But of course, if you want advice, streamer, I'd love to help you. I'm very good at this game. I'm also very smart. What are chat rules? My first weakness, women. My second weakness, being weak. True. Truer words have never been spoken. Dang it, I almost hit the whole wall. The one case I could make for Yuno playing Marvel Rivals, her reactions to women's skins, priceless. Fair. I would probably think that the women are very pretty. As I do in fact like women. Hitomi actually floated the idea to me like a couple weeks ago of like getting into Marvel Rivals herself, and I was like, who are you? Who are you? But I told her if she really did decide to take the plunge, I would be willing to give it an attempt with her. If it doesn't make my PC scream and cry and throw up. The virus has taken over your friend. You don't have to pull the who are you? Because I was shocked. I was like, huh? I mean, I knew, like, Hitomi actually did used to play Overwatch. Like, she used to be big on Overwatch before it became Overwatch 2. She's very boomer with Overwatch. And when I started learning Overwatch 2, she refused to get into the fucking water with me. So I was also very surprised that she mentioned wanting to play Marvel Rivals. Or, like, considering it, at least. Apparently a lot of her friends were, like, praising it. And she does kind of like Marvel stuff, so she was kind of, like, intrigued by what it could be like. And I was like, huh. I mean, I guess if you really decide you want to. That cactus is far too cute, isn't it just? Look at the little baby. Look at, he's so cute. I love it, personally. It's reasonably fun, but it would almost certainly make your PC scream and cry and throw up. Damn. I'd probably have to play it on, like, the lowest possible settings then. Overwatch wasn't too bad on my PC. But that was also, like, a year ago. Rivals might be stinkier. Game not running well was the main reason I dropped it? Oh, man. That's rough. You mean the caked up Venom Candyland skin didn't entice you? No, I don't pay attention to the skin releases. What little I know of Marvel Rivals is from watching VTuber girls that I like play it. And a lot of them have kind of dropped it. So now that I don't really see people stream it, I don't really know much about it. I do love me a caked up Venom, though, it must be said. Even Yuno knows that meme? Yes. I think I've mentioned this before, but Hitomi is actually really into Marvel. So I know a little bit about Marvel stuff from her by proxy. Not starting the roof yet. I'm just doing this part. No roof. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Get the underneath. Dirty, dirty. Okay. I always wondered how that is for VTubers, kind of having to move on from games quickly. I mean, don't listen to me, because I obviously don't play a lot of trending games. But I do think that it's difficult, but also part of the job. Like, if you decide to do VTubing, like, super seriously, like, super intently, you kind of have to brace yourself for the fact that things that you like might disappear quickly. Or you have to, like, figure out how to make it a core enough part of your content that you don't have to move away from it. But the girlies that do variety content, they have to get used to the fact that the things that is currently trending isn't going to trend for long, so you have to try and start it as soon as you can. You also have to keep track of game releases, so you know when you have to buy a game that you think is going to trend. You also have to pay attention to how they trend on your channel specifically. Like, if your audience doesn't like a game, even if it's still trending, you should probably drop it, because they're not going to watch it. This is all stuff that you pay attention to when you stream. You have to be aware of, like, what your community would be willing to willing to, like, watch or not watch. But it's part of the territory, unfortunately. Like, it sucks to think about, especially if you end up getting, like, really into whatever the trending game is. But your options are either find a way to make that a core part of your content and, like, just never get rid of it, or accept that it's not popular and then move on to the next thing that might be more popular. This is why I probably fail as a VTuber. I can't force myself to play a game I'm not interested in, even if it is trending. I mean, look at me. I also don't force myself to do it. It's nice when something that I like actually works out in terms of being trending, but it is definitely not common for me. And then, you know, you could look at my numbers and be like, well, you know, Hanaki, that isn't really proving the point. And I'm just like, yes. But also, I do think people underestimate the value of sticking to your guns with things that you do like, because then the audience that you have is more solid. The audience that I have is small, but because I always do what I like, and you guys are willing to put up with me just doing what I like, I think that I have lucked out compared to the average, like, VTuber that really tries to follow trends, just because I don't have to. It's not as necessary for me to keep up with trends because I've built up enough of a audience that is okay with just me and my personality. And I do not take that for granted. I feel very lucky in that regard. It's definitely going to be slower going in terms of growth, if you look at it that way. But I think that the audience that you end up building is more genuine, and then also, like, more solid. Because it means that they like you as a person. And they aren't necessarily there because you're playing trending game of the week. Because the thing is, even if you were to play nothing but trending content, is what you're doing different? Is what you're doing marketable, likable to new people? Are they watching you because you're offering something different, or are they just watching you because it's a game that they like? You have to make sure that it's your personality that they're willing to stay for. Because, like, I could play Pokemon until the cows come home, but if I'm not offering anything particularly interesting, like a shiny hunt or like a Nuzlocke or whatever, just to give an example, people might not be willing to watch me because I'm not doing something that's, like, unique with it. Ah, fuck. A streamer, you should cater your streams to my taste specifically. Streamer, have you considered only playing what we want you to play? Even if it's all stuff that you don't like because we want to see it? I think there's a way to balance that, though. Like, I'm memeing currently, but I think that is a way to balance, like, things the viewers want to see you play and then, like, stuff that you want to play. Some people are better at keeping that balance of, like, okay, here's a stream for you, here's a stream for me. Where they do something like a specific themed Zatsu, or like maybe for some people it's doing ASMR streams or whatever. And then in return they get to do a stream where it's just them doing something they want to do. You can balance it. But I think it's definitely dependent on the person. And like what they are willing to tolerate with their own content. I am Yuno Hanaki's number 3 tolerator. How do you know you're number 3? Who is ahead of you? How are we measuring this metric? I'm curious. You'd have to be a real master to play a Pokemon Nuzlocke upon release. I say just play how you want to play it. No, I was using that as an example. Like, obviously, I think Pokemon has enough staying power that there would be enough value in even playing, like, an older Pokemon game on stream. Just because people do like to just watch others play Pokemon. But I was giving an example of, like, how it might be easier to palette to new people if you did something interesting or dynamic with your playthrough. Like, I'm only going to capture pink Pokemon, or I'm only gonna use middle evolutions or something. Like, they would push us to do a lot of stuff like that when we were in Kawaii as well, or at least I was being asked to do that kind of thing a lot. They liked the idea of adding challenges so that it wasn't just a playthrough. They thought it would be more interesting and would entice new people to watch if we added, like, a stipulation to it. That was like, I do this, but every time I die, I eat a spicy pepper. Or, I'm playing this game, and every time, this happens on screen, then I have to do 10 jumping jacks, or whatever. Like, just something that makes it so it's not just playthrough of game number 896. Ugh, my nose is so itchy. Let me say it the way I see it. If you only play trending games, you're out of luck. You get people that follow you, but when the next trending game comes out and you don't play it, they're gone. I think it's more so if the rest of your content does not also match, like, what they're looking for. They're only going to watch you to play that trending game. And then once that game stops trending, they're not really going to have a reason to keep watching you. Unless you happen to play something else that they're interested in, or if you manage to net them by your personality. A game can be how you find a streamer, but the thing that makes you stay is their personality. You don't really want people that are only following you because you're playing a game. A specific game, I should say. Because then your only options are to make that entire game the bulk of your content, and then risk putting yourself in a box forever, or... You know, it's only like fair weather followers. They're only there for that specific thing and nothing else. They're gone the rest of the time. Ugh, my nose. I'm proof I'm here for Yuno's personality. I'm still lost most of the time with Pokemon. But I also don't usually see you here for the Pokemon streams. If we're going by that. I haven't really seen you around for many of them. And that could either be because you're working or because you actually avoid the Pokemon streams. I'm not here to judge. It doesn't matter to me. Oh no, scene. I need to watch more Yuno before she starts to call me out. Nah, it's fine. Definitely because I'm working those days. I know, I'm teasing. Most of the time when I end up putting Pokemon on the docket, it's on a Saturday or a Sunday, and I know that you work weekends. I pay attention. I know things. I'm just giving you shit because it's funny. If you were really here, even though I play a lot of Pokemon, you'd even be here for the Pokemon streams. You would stop working so that you could watch my streams. Simply don't go to work. Long live the king. Did I finish cleaning the rest of this? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Me not remembering anything. Bup, 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 bup. Bup, bup, bup. Like how Yuno usually streams during my working hours. Only for right now. I've kind of made an executive decision regarding, like, my future schedule once 2.0 happens. I probably won't be streaming during the daytime as much. Minor spoiler, I guess. But I think based on my analytics for like when my viewers are most active on the internet, it probably would make more sense for me to pivot to doing mostly evening streams. Which is kind of a bummer for me, because I like to have evenings to hang out with Hitomi, because that's when she is off work. But I think evening streams are probably going to have to become the primary time slot. But these are things you have to pay attention to as a creator if you want to be able to, like, maximize your audience retention time and such. You know? You feel me? Watching Yuno in financial destitution, not watching Yuno in financial stability. No! Watch me and be financially stable. Take care of yourselves. Our Hitomi. What is this hour? Instructions unclear. I'm not watching you in the homeless shelter. No! That fast! I need to be concerned for you. Quit my job so I can watch Yuno the free schedule. No! The consequences of my actions. If she didn't want hours, she shouldn't have been so cute. She is very cute. I must agree with you there. I am glad that she is loved and appreciated. Because I have been loving and appreciating Hitomi for so long. That's my bestie. Did I hear we need to throw money at Yuno because water from the river is free and you can always get food from strangers? That is such a wild reason to donate to a streamer. Crazy work. We're nearly there, gamers. It only took me 3 hours to do this map. By myself. I think it actually ended up taking a while when I did this with Hitomi too, but I can't really remember how long. Oh, I thought I only had to do the sign and this part, but no, I have to do this part too. That's okay. Still almost done. Donate enough and I hear Yuno will spit into the river as a bonus. I can, if you ask nicely. Via dono. Kidding, I'm 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 kidding. Joke, 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 joke. To do the map and an additional 2 to find those spots you missed. I haven't missed any! I've been very good about it. I don't move on until I know that I've cleaned a spot. I have not missed any. I can promise. I'll clean the last area and it'll be like, wow, you're such a good cleaner. And I'll be like, I know. I am nothing if not thorough. It won't get me. Probably. It'll be fine, surely. Okay. Say psych right now. Daniel Smith, thank you for the $100 tip. This is an ironic dono. Trust, believe, stop inching towards the meeting button. Thank you. Bruh. The rare bruh dono. Thank you very much. Appreciated as always. I did not expect that at all. Is this where you asked me to spit in the river? I missed that, bruh. So true. It is a classic. Obviously, as part of 2.0, I am going to be changing around some alerts, but I think it'll be really hard for me to change bruh. I think bruh needs to stay. I think bruh is too awesome. Question for the class, why do you think menial tasks such as the one this game depicts make such good games? I feel like on paper, a lot of us would probably hate doing this IRL. It is a good question. I don't know. I think I would personally like doing something like power washing in real life.
But there's just something very satisfying about, like, the slow-paced nature of it, I guess. There's something that's more satisfying about doing it in a game than doing it in the real world. I don't know what the phenomenon is. But I think it's because you don't have to necessarily worry about, like, otherworldly things. Like, I could do this for forever in a game and not have to worry about, like, the hot sun or, like, the desert environment that I am in, for example. Like, I'm just kind of able to sit and be cozy and just focus on, like, a very basic task. I think in the end, we as creatures do crave, like, repetitive, menial tasks. I think there's just something in our brain chemistry that makes us want it. Because it's very simple, it's very straightforward. You don't necessarily have to, like, think too hard about it. And some people are just really drawn to that kind of, like, repetition or, like, that kind of simplicity. Saying I have missed something. Trying to figure out what it is. Okay, well, that was that part. Ugh, nose. Ah. Here we go. Got that part. Really? This tiny thing? It really do be like that, huh? Well, yeah, of course up there. I haven't really touched up there. Man. It's chill, calm, and scratches the mental itch to restore, fix, repair. True. Watching you do this reminds me of the back pain I'll be feeling when I wash my car on Thursday. Oh no. Well, I hope that the back pain will not be too intense. Can I find the missing spot, please? Please. Yeah, that's that there. I think I need the footstool for this part. Footstool. How'd you end up back over here? There we go. Bathroom door sign? I think that's on the back. Forecourt floor border. Garage roof, roof trim. Oh, there's stuff at the playground I still didn't get? Okay. There's something with the tire. Still. Where? You bitch. Bathroom door. Oh. That'll do it.
Tire wear? Well, yeah, that's why they're off the car. Stop. It's forbidden to find the spot? No! I need to find it. I'll go crazy. Ugh. Okay.
I only just now noticed, but this game is surprisingly well animated. It's nice! Pretty high quality, I must say. Forecourt floorboarder. Oh, oops, I think I untracked it. I meant to track it. Nope. Where? Forecourt, so that's the front, right? Where? This one? Girl. Where the fwig? Okay. Sure. Alright. Yep, alright. Okay. Phone's dying, so I have to go. Okay. Gotta conserve that battery, I understand. Garage. Gas station wall. I think that's all the stuff that's up there. Yeah, and then the air conditioning. Okay. I think we're good. So now I can go up to the upper layer. I'm really good at talking. I don't know if you guys knew that. Professional talker. Professional yapper. Me. Always has been.
#1 talkinger, that's me.
Pro streamer. Pro streamer, by the way.
Talking? In this economy?
You know, streams are so easy to listen to. She's yapping most of the time. She's cozy. You can always watch her, and I absolutely don't get paid for this. If only, right? If only you could get paid to watch a streamer. I, for one, would love to be paid to watch other channels, because it would mean I could finally watch more people.
But I appreciate the advertisement. Once again, frickin' music. Monkey Paw Wish getting paid to watch a streamer, however you are now their manager. Man. Aren't we all? Wait, you guys are paid actors? Oh no. I thought you were here because you liked me or something. You guys are getting paid. Stop. Paid in Yuno wiggles. True! You can get paid in wiggles. Not with this model. It doesn't wiggle very much. But you can get paid in wiggles. You're definitely gonna get paid in wiggles when 2.0 comes out. She wiggles so nicely, guys. The wiggles are definitely more HD than before. So if you like the wiggling in 1.0, just you wait. Just you freaking wait, dude. You're not ready. Can she wiggle her eyebrows? Yeah. Yeah. I did it all by myself. It only took 3 hours. Wait, which button is it? Okay, that one. But yeah, she can wiggle her eyebrows. She can wiggle a lot. Very HD wigglage. A wiggle recession, but we buy in the dip. Yeah, you invest now, and then you get the super high quality wiggles when debut happens. That's how this works. So you should look forward to it. High quality wiggles, I'm all in. Yeah, man. She moves so good. I'm really excited for you guys to see her. I am so strong and brave and resisting my urge to shadow drop her. I'm being so strong and brave about it. You should praise me, I fear. Okay. I didn't expect that map to take as long as it did. We are definitely, like, within dinner time hours for the Buno Banaki, though, so I should probably call it. Leak the model on a random live journal page. Trailer soon. Yes, trailer soon. It is being actively worked on. Hitami started feeling a little bit better last night and started working on the trailer. We're making progress. We have like a basic outline of how it's gonna look. So hopefully it'll either be done by the end of this week or for next week. Maybe. The intention is for like within these next few days. We'll see. A Christmas present? It'll be an early Christmas present if we manage to time it right.
Early Christmas. If that's okay with you.
Because I think it would honestly be kind of bad for the metrics if I tried to post on Christmas. But in an ideal world, it should be before Christmas.
I'm very excited. Having a proper trailer. Very exciting. And I will do my best to promo with it. We will use it effectively, okay?
You guys are gonna post about the 2.0 once the trailer's up, right? You're gonna hype me up, right? Please? Please?
I beg.
But no, it'll be okay. I will hype myself up. We will make it happen. It will be so big and cool and awesome and also cool.
Yeah.
So that's the plan. No stream tomorrow because it's Wednesday. Thursday I might stream again. Probably to make up for the fact that I didn't stream Monday. Maybe stream Friday, maybe no stream Friday. I'm not sure yet. And then hopefully, we'll still aim for the double on Saturday and stuff. Oni Thurs? The rare Oni Thurs? Perhaps? I don't know what we'll do. But I think I might try to stream on Thursday. I'll figure something out. Play a different game, maybe. I love you, Squeak. The cats don't really do much in the game, but I like that they are here and that you can hear them purring throughout the levels that you're on. It's very cute. I love them. But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at for the next couple of days. And then, like, depending on how things go with the prep of the trailer might go up soon. And then next week, I wanted to say, the stream on Tuesday might be at a kind of funky time because Pam's Christmas concert is on the 23rd. And I want to try and raid into it if I am able. I haven't decided what time I will be able to stream that day. But if I can raid into her, that would be good. It hasn't been posted yet, but I'm in it. I managed to get in. Thumbs up. If you guys remember, because I think I was asked if I managed to get in. I did. If you leave out a burger and fries on Oni Miss Eve, it is said Yuno will whisper adequate barely and give you a glimpse of 2.0. True. You really want me to reveal 2.0 sooner? Provide burger and french fry. Yes, you are right about this. Pam needs love. She's dying because of that thing. She's having a hard time for sure. I always feel so bad for her when she has to really crunch the concert like this. Poor thing. But there's only so much that can be done to help. Like, if you're already in the concert, you usually can't, like, double dip or, like, do anything like that. But yeah, she's working very hard, so I hope that when concert time rolls around, everybody can hype it up. But yeah, that'll be Tuesday. So I don't know what I'll stream on Tuesday, but whatever it is, it might be at a funky time to ensure that I can raid into the concert. Then you can watch the concert. Yippee! Anyhow. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here for today. Probably see you guys again on Thursday. But until then, thank you guys so much for choosing to spend time with me. Hope that you have a good rest of your time zone. And until I see you again, Yunotsu!